Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 6 first look video. You join us across the pond in the USA. We are going to be taking a first look of the New Jersey Transit Morristown line. So we're here at the far end at Dover on the far west side of the line, and we're going to be in the arrow 3 down to Hoboken. Here's the route map here, so this is Dover, and yeah, we're going all the way down to Hoboken, which is the new big termini station for New York. So yeah, that should be cool. So let's jump in. I've not set this up before, so we'll just see how we get on. So let's see, what have we got? Control plug. We'll get that in. Do we need to rotate that, or no? Just in. I know there's not a reverser on this train. Yeah, I know that for sure. Textures are a bit low res. You see, that's sort of a bit blurred. This is PS5 Pro. We can start releasing the brakes, I suppose. Have we got a... No, okay, we'll keep them on a tiny bit. Headlights. Where would they be? This all looks fine. I believe the pantograph's already up. Thanks to Dovetail as well for giving us a key to show this off. That's set to normal. Ditch lights. Oh, they're already on. No, the lights are already on. Okay. That makes it easy. Anything else we need? Any fuses? Here we go, there's the door. That's a bit odd, wouldn't it? If it's the back here, but I suppose it would be guard, wouldn't it? Because they guards control the doors, not the driver. Here we go. Got your fuses in here. What we got? PTC system, that sounds important. Let's get that in. I think is that positive train control? Anything else which is off, which needs to be on? I think we're all good there. Yeah, I think that's everything on which needs to be on. Let's get sat down, wherever the seat's gone. Where's the seat? Oh, it folds down. Okay, right, we got the signal. I think we're ready to go. We got a bell? We have got a bell.
Dover. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Oh, that was easy. Okay, we're off. That wasn't too difficult. I'm going to quickly turn on the signals as well on the because again this is a US route and the signals are all a bit all over the place here, so let's quickly turn that on. There we go, just so we don't pass through any red lights. Yeah, this is the arrow 3, which is new for the Morristown line. And yeah, there's no reverser on here either. I mean, the reverser is basically the power controller. So what happens if we put it into reverse when we move in? Oh, is that like a dynamic type brake then? Potentially. Right, let's start slowing down. Now we've got a little bit... Where are we made? Is there a marker? Wasn't a marker, was there? Oh my god, okay, right. Let's get used to the brakes on here. Right, here we are. This is Dover. Was there a marker of some kind? Don't think so. Yeah, this is Dover. So this is the end of the Morristown line. Quite a quaint little sort of island platform station. And here comes a note. Oh my god, they gotta be quick. There's a train coming. What are they doing? Oh no. Okay, they just about made it. That was a bit... You see the people there on the track. Right, let's get the doors shut. And well, let's get going. Denville next. Can we go? There you go, we're off. Let's get a little shot of the train. So that was the Alp 46 there with the double-decker coaches. That's the other train included with the route. Nice. Was it a little 1, 2, 3, little 4 coach for our journey today. So station stops are Denville, Morris Plains, Morristown. We'll see what the route's named after. Convent, Madison, Chatham, Summit, Short Hills, Milburn, Maplewood, South. Hang on. Ooh. Slow down. Slow down. We're gonna get done by the safety systems here. South Orange, Brick Church. Funny name, Brick Church. Newark Broad Street, and then Hoboken at 9:46. So we've got about 1 hour 12 minutes into New York. Well, into Hoboken. And then from Hoboken, I think you then have to get a boat across to Manhattan. No, that's that default. So if we put that in reverse now, does that almost act as like a dynamic brake? Potentially. Or maybe that's a really bad thing to do, like if you were in a car and you just set it to reverse whilst you're going forward. And yeah, Morristown Line, you get this train, the Arrow 3, which is completely new. Quite a nice one to drive so far. What's that up there? Oh, you get your other lights up there, vestibule. Yeah, you get this train, the Arrow 3, the Alp 46, with the bi-level, I'm just testing the capture card, yeah. You get the Alp 46 with the double-decker coaches, and then the deluxe edition train for this route is the Alp 45 DP, which is a bi-mode, bi-power. It can do diesel and electric. Similar to the Alp 46, but it's only got one cab to it, and well, it can do diesel. I have, yeah, zero knowledge of this route. Didn't watch any of the preview streams. Really, the only gameplay I've seen of this route is when I had the good chance to visit Dovetail Games back in August, and I think Richie Rail, and shout out to Richie Rail, was playing it. He was like the only person who actually played the Morristown Line, as we were able to like play TSW6 for like a few hours on a big TV. And yeah, I think Richie Rail was the only person who did the Morristown Line. Everyone was just on Riviera Line. Fair enough. Oh, there's the alerter going off. Okay, so coming up to Denver, I'm just going to change the gauge on there as well. What's it going to be on? Going to be on here. Distance units, yards. That's much better. There we go. Got 1.5 miles to Denville. Look at the route map. It's we take a sharp corner in a second. Sort of a bit all over the place, really. And you do get New York Penn as well. So you can go from Dover to New York Penn or Hoboken. Oh, and that audio there, I don't know if you just heard that crackle, that's actually a bug with the game. Only seems to be on the PS5 at the moment. Yeah, some sort of weird bug. Let's slow that down. We've got about a mile. It's a bit slow this bit. 260 bit. It's a relatively easy train to drive. Again, apologies, the videos have been slightly later than usual releases, but yeah, I only managed to get my hands on the console version basically yesterday on launch day, so yeah, I hadn't really had any time to get things done with alongside work as well. It's but we got there in the end. Yeah, right, we're slowing down, don't panic. There we go. So yeah, you have this video today, maybe a video from the Leipzig route. If not, that will be tomorrow. I hear the announcements as well. Hopefully we can hear one of the announcements at the next stop. If I be quiet. I'm being quiet. Oh.
The next station stop is Denver. When leaving the train, please watch the gas.
Yeah, that was the announcement. I don't know how well you could hear it. Please watch the gap. Yeah, literally that is the stick for power on here. I assume switch is for switching, so that'll be the equivalent to shunt. Another route which goes off there. Potentially terminates there. No idea how long the platform is. I think I was meant to stop before there. No, maybe not, maybe not. Keep going, keep going. It's like a level crossing right in the middle of the... what? Yeah, level crossing right in the middle of the... it's got a high level bit there. Okay, but that's weird. There we go, there's a level crossing right in the middle of the station. Just as you do. Right. It's a cool train, look at that. I think these were built in 1977. And you see that door hasn't opened there, so that's quite cool to see. Maybe as we're at this platform. Right, let's get the door shut. Cool. Right, Morris Plains is up next. Is there even a bell on this? Is that the bell? Can't seem to hear a bell. I mean, I can hear the railroad for the crossing, but not a bell on the train. I'm pressing a bit. Maybe it doesn't have a bell. Maybe not. Okay. Well, off we go. Morris Plains up next. Bit of a gap to it. Maybe there isn't a bell. Yeah, can't hear anything. Window. Can't open the cab door whilst you're driving. I'll try and do the correct horn codes or whatever. Right, let me get the article up for this route and we'll quickly just go over what we can see, what you can do on it. We are doing this on PS5 Pro, so we don't have any of the additional layers yet. We have to wait until the 30th for it. If you're on PC, you get it now. And the train still wants us to stay at 30. So we're going extra station here. Only on that side though. What station's that? Was that Mount Hodler? No, hang on, what's that? Why is it only on that side? Oh no, it is on that side. Hang on, what? The train, it said there was a platform on that side as well. Okay. Interesting. Is he not stopping there though? Cool. Now 50. So far it doesn't seem like the fastest of routes. Right, yeah, just finding the big article for the Morristown line. As we head along nicely, about all the layers and stuff. So yeah, 40 miles long, 24 stations on it. And obviously what we've mentioned, you get the Arrow 3, which we're driving now. Yeah, alright, we're slow down. You get the Arrow 3, the Out 46, with the coaches, with the cab car. And then the Deluxe Edition gives you the Out 45 DP bit for dual power. Right, what are the layers for it? Everybody likes layers. Me too. Let's have a look. Again at 40 now. Let's have a look if it comes up. Ah, here we go, I think. So, if you want to see all of the trains on here, you'll need the New York Trenton route, Amtrak Acela, Long Island Railroad commuter, and the M3. Oh my god, that doesn't sound good. The hell? It's like we're slowing down. Don't panic. And now speed up now. Safety system was having a right go at us. Oh, well, we go again. There we go, right, 60 again. And then down to 50 shortly. The speed changes lots on here. Cool. Alright, so down to 50. You see it starting to come down now on the system as well. Why is it red? Does that mean we've like done something bad? It wasn't in red before, was it? All these little buttons here, F1, F2. It's quite rural, this part of the route, it seems. Not really much about. Some sort of impressive building up there on the hillside. Okay. We got just over a mile to Morristown. We're running late. Of course we're going to run late on this run. We ain't going to be on time. Now this is the second route we have, which has New Jersey Transit. Although this one almost is like exclusively New Jersey Transit. The other route being, well, New York Trenton, which provided you with some nice mainline runs. But this is sort of, yeah, off the beaten track to Dover. Cool. And I don't think all of the services terminate at Dover. I think some of them do actually continue along. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe they all do terminate at Dover. I thought there might be some through trains which sort of continue. Yeah, Hackettstown. I don't think that's on the route. I'm not sure where that is. Can't get.
Station stop is Forest Plains. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Watch the gap. Yeah, I'll have a look at Google Maps in a sec and see where Hackettstown is. Yeah, some trains seem to go there, which I don't think is on this route. So that might be one of the. That might be further up on the line. Here we are. Is that like a stop marker, or I think you sort of just guess when you're in the platform by the looks of things. Yeah, the objective marker's there, but there's no marker anywhere. Well, this will do. So I assume that's some of the other inner city stations. Or I was to say inner city, Newark, Broad Street, Hoboken. I assume the middle doors will open. Right, doors shut. Oh, the passenger door has become stuck. We're just going to cheat and use the outside camera for this. This is one of the new random faults. So one of them will be stuck, which is just this one here. So basically, all we have to do is just do that. That's it. There we go. Right, Morristown next. The namesake of the route. Right, let's get going. And again, to remind everybody, Trenton Mod 6 technically is free. There is a starter pack only for a limit. I think it runs for about 6 weeks. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, I don't mind Trenton Mod 6. I think from the 30th, the free starter pack is going to be on the stores, which is free. That gives you Trenton Mod 6 with just the training centre. So if you want this route, Riviera Line, Leipzig, Dresden, you'll need to buy it. But if you want to sort of get the very, very base game, it will be part of the free starter pack for only 6 weeks. That's as of the 30th of September. So if you're watching in like 6 months' time, that will be gone probably. And to summarise what you get with Trenton World 6, the UK offering is the South Devon Main Line / Riviera Line, with the 802, the 150 and the Voyager as the deluxe. This route, the Morristown Line, is the US offering, which gives you the Alp 46 with the double-decker coaches, the Arrow 3, and then the deluxe edition train is the Alp 45 DP. And then for Germany, which I haven't checked out yet, you've got the Bahnstrecke Dresden to Leipzig route, which is an extension of the former Riesa Dresden route, and the deluxe train for that is the 294. And I think with that you get the ICET, the talent, you get a fair few. The pantograph's died, so let's raise it. Fault's been fixed. I'm going to turn that. That seems to be all these faults seem to be happening quite a lot. Here we go. Yeah, let's have it on low. So we seem to get, like, on the Riviera line, we were getting loads of TSRs. Well, not loads, but every single run we were getting a TSR. So we'll turn the faults down a little. Well, coming up to Morristown. Make sure that's in, yeah, off. Oh, there's a station there. I wonder what this station's going to be. Is it going to be a big station or a small station? How does the train sound for anybody who knows this train in real life? Cool sounding train, a cool looking train as well. Old school, sort of circular windows as well. And once we get to the end of the service, I'll show you what you get. So, yeah, we'll look at the scenarios, services, journey mode, etc. Quite a nice station. This one of sort of the bigger stations we've stopped at so far. Does it not want us to go down to the high level section? Maybe not. No, there's no stop markers though. So again, it's done this door here with the stairs. I do wonder, do the trapdoors go up automatically, or does the guard have to go around sort of taking them up and down? Because that would be a bit of a hassle, wouldn't it? Or I suppose we should sort of just keep them up the whole... No, because then it'd be dangerous. Yeah, how do they go about putting all these trapdoors up, or is it automatic? That'd be a bit of a hassle for the guard, wouldn't it? Oh, it's like a Madagascar advertisement. It looks very similar. Right, we're off. 2 miles to Convent. Try and listen to one of the station announcements as well. I believe this route has station announcements as well as onboard announcements. So we'll try and hear them. Cool, we're off. So up to 50, then up to 60. Where are the speed boards on here? Is there actually any physical speed boards? 50. No, there's no physical speed boards. It's all just saying on here. Okay, well that's fine. I doubt this will be one of the routes I learn HUDless. Can't imagine so, but we'll see. But I thought we'd check this one out before the German route, as sort of we've already seen Riesa Dresden already. So I thought I'd do the new stuff first. And then we'll take a look at the... Oh, here's the other coaches you get. The double-decker coaches. And what's going to be on the back? Now 46. And yeah, we'll take a look at the Out 45 DP. I'll probably do that alongside the 294. So that won't be today, probably tomorrow. We'll look at the Out 45 and the 294. Just try and get the routes done. And I also need to do the 150 as well for the Riviera line. Lots to do. So stay tuned. More videos will be coming as we explore the contents of number 6. Oh, 70 here as well, nice. Cool. Right, let's set that off, and we'll start putting the brakes on.
The next station stop is Convent.
Please watch the gap. Was that like a temporary speed restriction board? 60. I've got 60 on the HUD anyway. Here we are. Okay, I don't really know what the horn codes are for this route. What is it? I know. I think on Harlem Line you have to blow the horn coming into the stations. Not sure what you have to do on this one. Again, there's no stop markers. The objective tells us to stop here, but there's no markers, so just go down to basically wherever we want. This will do. Here we are. Another sort of bigger-ish station. I got a feeling maybe there's no announcements at this one. I can't see any sort of speakers anywhere. So maybe not all stations. Or maybe I suppose the stations that realistically you wouldn't have announcements. You don't have in the game. Probably only sort of the big stations or so. Oh, sorry. Oh, she did get on. Right, Madison next. Let's watch it leaving. And then yeah, in the usual colours of American trains, sort of the stainless steel with minimal livery. Up to 7, down to 60 shortly. It doesn't last for long. Oh, we do have a 60 coming out. Maybe that little board was a temporary speed restriction. Although it's way ahead though. A long way off. Oh, we'll slow down for the 60 coming out. Yeah, alright, we're slowing down. Slowing down to 60. There we go. And we got 50 coming up as well. Lots of speed changes. A lot on this route. Well, it certainly seems that way. I believe this route is also on Train Sim Classic. That's the old Train Sim game. So we have seen it before in the simulator, but in the old one. Oh, pantograph drops again. It's not a very good pantograph again. Hang on, let's get down to 50 first. This rickety old thing, right? Pantograph raised. The fault's been fixed. And I believe the safety system actually does factor in the temporary speed. Yeah, you can see it's coming down to 60. It's sort of, I suppose they program it to, well, for the 60. Which I assume these boards are here for. Cool, I can see Madison Station coming up.
The next station stop is
Madison.
When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Cool. Oh yeah, I was going to go on Google Maps and see where was it Hecattsville was. Oh, this might have announced. This looks like a bigger station, so we'll see if there's any announcements here. Also, let's get a little shot of the train, of the arrow. So it's nice. It's a nice unit. Old school. I'll try and get another shot when we get another train passing. We'll just stop when we're ready. Any announcement? No. Is that a new CISI spot, or is that from Long Island Railroad? Well, they could be very similar. So you got the other station, other trains to Penn Station, and Sunnyside Yard's also included on the route, which is the massive yard just after Penn Station. That's also included. Actually, a couple of trains going in there now, actually. Madison, 8:58 a.m. Chatham up next. We're going to where Dovetail are. Sort of. The US Chatham. Right, let's go. So hang on, let's have a look. What there was that one station which we didn't stop at. Do any trains stop there? What was it here? Was it this one? Oh, a few do. Yeah, Mount. No, nothing. Hang on, nothing on that side apparently. Mount Tabor. With its like non-existent platform. Yeah, that audio thing you heard there, that's actually a bug with the game. I thought it was my headset on my wire, but no, it's from the game. Let's get a shot of us, little flyby shot. What's everyone's thoughts so far on this route? A yay or nay? I mean, yeah, the unit's quite nice to drive. And that's Chatham. We're due there now. There's a station called Brick Church, though. What is it? Short Hills, Orange. There, Brick Church. What's your local station? Brick Church. Oh no, it sounds like a funny name for a station. Brick Church. Right, coming up to Chatham, and we've got a 55 limit as well, just after the station. Oh, there's what's that? Could that be an out 46? Or is that an out 4? No, could that be an out 45?
Chatham, when leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Yeah, what train is that? Yeah, out 46 again. So that's the one we've seen before on New York Trenton. Right, we'll get a little shot here of the train passing by. If we can get something which includes the other train. Yeah, well, get another one as well. A few little shots. Cool. There we are, Chatham. Anyone guess what station we've got on the our departure board there? And here we are. Cool. I think we're pretty good at driving this train. We seem to be doing alright. We haven't had the emergency brakes go off yet. Right, lock the doors. Again, still the sort of the middle doors haven't actually opened yet. Right, Summit up next. Let's go. Exterior sound. Nice electric motors to it. And this video will be available in 4K, so do bump up your graphics if you are watching on a big TV. Yeah, we are available in 4K from the PS5 Pro. But yeah, I have had Train Sim Mod 6 for about a week, and it was tempting to play it on PC, but then I know most of you watching console players, and I'm at heart a console player, so I thought no, let's do it on the PS5, and I will try the Xbox version as well, though I've heard there is a few issues on the Xbox version at the moment, but I think that they may have been sorted now, but they were having issues on there with textures and stuff like that all flickering. What we got then? So we got Summit, Short Hills, Milburn, Maplewood, South Orange, Brickchurch, Newark Broad Street, and Hoboken. Yeah, 9:46. So we've got about 45 minutes now until we come into Hoboken. Looking forward to seeing Hoboken. As yeah, it's sort of the last. I think it is the last sort of big New York station we don't have in the game, which well now we do have in the game. Then we've got Grand Central, New York Penn, Atlantic Terminal, which is sort of, I suppose Atlantic Terminal is sort of the Hoboken equivalent, but on the other side of Manhattan. Sort of which goes along the East River. So Hoboken is sort of the Hudson River equivalent of the Atlantic Terminal. So yeah, you have to get a ferry across to Manhattan Island. But Hoboken's massive, so look forward to seeing it. And that's sort of the nice thing about this route. You get a mix of services from either New York Penn or from Hoboken. It's not just A to B. You've got a couple of different places you can go. And there is also a service variety on here as well. Not all of the trains do Dover to Hoboken. Some will go, I think, Gladstone. Like most of the Arrow Free services don't actually go to Dover. They go to a station called Gladstone, which I assume may be off this route somewhere else. But they were like 40 minutes long, those ones. So they must veer off somewhere. Yeah, see that audio there? That's the game. It's proper weird. Hopefully they can get it sorted. Oh yeah, let me go on Google Maps. Was it Hackettsville or Hackettsville? Let's see sort of how far that is away from Dover. Hackettsville. Oh, Hackettstown, that was the one. So that's about, oh my god, you were slowing down, don't panic. I was looking on Google Maps, alright? Seems like a sort of big-ish, feels like a big place we're coming into. Why is it not happy? What the hell? Overspeed penalty? What? No, we're fine. I think we're alright. It got angry for a second. Why is it getting angry at us? It sort of feels like we're coming into the city now a bit. Yeah, Hackettsville, let's have a look. Oh, no, Hackettstown. It is another 41 minutes on the train. And mileage wise, it is about an extra 20 or so miles. Yeah, so that's where some of the trains go to. That's quite a way out, actually. So the safety system's bringing us down here. So we've got the red light coming up. I wonder if this station will have announcements. Looks like a bigger station. Summit Station. Oh, Gladstone. Yeah, so a few of them must go off that little line we saw going off. Oh, there's another arrow free there. Is that waiting for us, maybe? Or was that in some sort of siding? Oh, here we are. Welcome to Summit. It sort of seems like a bigger station, or a more important station. Cool. And I wonder if we're getting signal delay here. That's one of the new sort of faults you can get, or random events, is the signal's taking a bit longer to change. But I've got a bit of a feeling that it might be a case of we have to close the doors. Summit Yard. Does some terminate here? Oh yeah, some do terminate here. Oh, so that's probably a slightly shorter little service you can do. Nice. Yeah, I've got a feeling, let's close the doors and I reckon they'll change. Which, if it is the case, I don't like that. No, they haven't changed. Okay, good. Wait for signal to change. So we're either early, or the game's broken, or there's actually another train ahead of us. Hopefully it's not a case of the game's broken. Although I can't see any other trains ahead of us, which is a bit concerning. Unless something's coming in and terminating, maybe. Maybe? Something's got the signal there. Maybe something's coming into here. Oh yes, I think something is coming into here. Let's have a look. Summit. No, that's now 9:15. Oh, we're waiting for that one, aren't we? Yeah, that's dodgy signal. So we're waiting for this train up here. Where is it? All the way over here. Yeah, must be waiting for that. Let's whilst we are waiting here, let's go and have a little wander. Just pop that on sort of full service. Might as well do that now whilst we're waiting. Oh, you can see the these doors have opened now. Actually, all of them open. Very sort of yeah, 80s style, sort of 70s, 80s style. Well, imagine sitting here. No windows. Yeah, sort of old school looking. Are the seats comfy? Do they look springy and bouncy? They look comfy-ish, they look bearable. Yeah, sort of old school looking. What about collectibles on here? What collectibles do we have? Let's go upstairs. Everyone's chilling out up here. This is the place to be. What we got collectible wise? That's the front of the station. How have we not found any collectibles? Usually they're planted up here. Let's go down here again. Whilst waiting for that other train to come in, which I assume because we're running we were running a couple of minutes behind schedule. Is there any collectibles here? What's that? Is this collectible? No. Okay, just nothing which seems to be collectible here. Oh, probably that's probably a map there, isn't it? Oh. Did everyone hear that? I don't know if you could hear that. If you didn't, just go back and like turn it up. But there was a station announcement. Not sure where it came from. I can't see any speakers. But that was cool. Said it'll be arriving in about 2 minutes, I think. So that's bearable. This will make us late though. On an already longish service. No, I don't want to give it up. Come on, we have to give the driver a proper dirty look. Because I suppose it's the signaler's fault, really, isn't it? I like this unit, though. It's much more chilled out to drive over the Alp 46. And easy as well, really easy. Quite nice looking as well. You've got the gangway chain, which you can also do that if you want to do that. You can do that. Oh my god, what's this train? Ah, here it is. I assume that is the culprit. Nice shot of that coming in, and then we'll be off. Is that bridge? Hang on, what's that saying? Oh, hang on. Oh, we got it. Bridge plate box. Oh, that's a collectible. Oh, that was some sort of accessible ramp. Nice as this one comes in. Again, if you have made it this far in the video, thanks all for watching. You are legends. And yeah, apologies we are slightly late for these first look videos. But yeah, only really got access to the console version yesterday. So, slightly limited time-wise as well. Then it comes. Naughty finger gestures at the driver. Right, let's get back in, as we should get there. Let's see. Can we leave with the cab door open? Is it part of like the interlock, if that exists in the US? You know, I want a bit of fresh air coming in. Can we just go with the door open? So I'd imagine that service is what, about 40 minutes long? Just New York Penn to Summit. It's always nice when you get a bit of a selection in services. Right, can we leave with the cab door open? Oh, we can. There you go. I don't know if that closes automatically or that does actually just close in real life when you apply power. So I think it's is it the Messerschmitt CTC3 on the MBTA route? You can have the cab door open whilst you're driving along. Right, so we're about 5 minutes, well, we're going to be about 7 minutes behind schedule now. So goodbye to being on time. Or trying to be on time. Yeah, so far the route's been quite nice though. Again, nice to see NJT back in the game. And well, nice to see another New York route. And there's also another New York route coming out soon, well, soon-ish. The Metro North New Haven line, which is going to be coming out in the foreseeable at some point. From Grand Central and Penn up to Stamford. So that's going to be cool. New York routes are the best. Well, and Boston routes. They're my favourite US routes. And New York ones and the Boston ones in the game. The LA ones, Metrolink, Peninsula Corridor, meh. I'm more lean towards the northeast routes. Anyone else feel that way? Anyone else that you just see the Metrolink route? It's just like nah, like Antelope Valley, and was it San Bernardino? It's just like nah. The MBTA, it's like yeah. Or Metro North or Long Island, just like yes, let's do it. I think with the New York routes, which sort of, and some of the Boston routes, which sort of makes them more attractive, is one, the landscape. It's well, sort of, I suppose the greenness, etc. is more similar to the UK. The place names are mostly English. I don't know. I just prefer the sort of stuff in the northeast, and there's also more variety. And it's busy. Here we are. As we glide into Short Hills, about 7 minutes behind schedule. Boo. Not any good. Yeah, that will do. Let that come to a stop. Oh, but he said we did have a fault come up, didn't we, about ditch lights? Although they appear to be working fine. So, yeah, I think it said the ditch light fuse had gone, but they're on. They're fine. So, oh, we're good to go already, apparently. Leave everybody behind. Oh, now we got a door stuck. Which one's stuck? Oh, right at the back. Hang on. That's a passenger door. That can't be right. Passengers, that's more for the guard, probably, isn't it, that door? I doubt you'd have people going in through there. That's literally the cap. Unless you do. Right, Milburn up next. All the bolts and stuff on the front. Yeah, it's a cool unit. But yeah, but it said I think it was built in the 1970s. So yeah, it's an older style train. I'd imagine it has been, yeah, retrofitted with all of the, or modernised with all the safety systems and stuff. Slow down a bit. Yeah, alright, we're slowing down, don't panic. Yeah, safety system's going off now. Yeah, quite looking forward to getting on to our next first look, which will be the Leipzig-Dresden route. We should be able to do that one HUDless as well, because it's a German route.
The next station stop is Milburn.
Newark. Oh, I'll get that. That would do. Add that to my basket. There we go. Cool. Nice scenery on this one. Oh, we need to slow down a bit more than that. We're coming in a bit quick. Right, Milburn. Very windy. Very windy route. But is this anyone's local route, and how does it match up to the real deal? Does this look like Milburn in real life? It's Gladstone, Hackettstown. Yeah, where's Gladstone? Google Maps. Gladstone, where's that? Let's have a look. So yeah, Hackettstown's about 20 miles past Dover. But where's, I can't even find where they are now. Dover, where's Gladstone? Right, let's go. Maplewood up next. Let's move. So I assume the line must have come off at Summit. Maybe that's where it comes off. Gladstone. Where's that? Let's leave Milburn. Gladstone, New Jersey. P-Pack and Gladstone. Let's have a look. How sort of far is that on the train from Summit? That's about 45 minutes on the train. So that goes off quite a quite a way. Oh, hello, yeah, 48. We've got 70 coming up. Yes. A bit faster. I doubt we're going to make any of the time up. So we'll probably end up getting stuck behind something on the northeast corridor. Actually, no, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't, because no, we don't. I don't think we don't actually go onto the northeast corridor. We sort of run along next to it and then go off to Hoboken. As I originally thought this route joined up or sort of went off just after Newark Penn station. I thought we went into Newark Penn, but we don't. Which we'll see a bit further up. Cool. So we've only skipped out one station so far. At Mount Tabor. Oh. There's the alerter.
The next station stop is Maplewood.
Maplewood.
Leaving the train, please watch the gas.
The announcements are cool. I don't know what the announcements are like in real life on this train. If it even has automatic announcements. But how do the announcements match up to real NJT announcements? They're good, bad? I mean, the UK ones are pretty decent. So I think they use they use AI. Was that meant to be a foot crossing there, but the foot crossing is blocked by the fence? Let me go and see, have a little look, see. Not really a very good crossing, is it, if there's a big fence in the middle? Unless it's not meant to be a foot crossing. Should that be like that? It does look like some sort of foot crossing, but obviously, yeah, it can't be accessed. You can't get across it. You get halfway and then get blocked by the fence. Right, South Orange next, and 70 miles an hour. This is more like it. Going fast-ish. Full whack in the arrow 3, probably blow the fuse. Power surge. But again, once we get to Hoboken, we'll take a look. Body Endor. We'll take a look at the services, scenarios, and journey mode for this route. And cab signal of knowledge. There's your horn there. Oh, onward to South Orange. What's PG mean? Is that like a neutral section? Pantograph something? Pantograph grounded? Don't know. Is that some sort of neutral section we just went past with the PG sort of sign on it? And again, we won't see all of the. Well, we'll see. Oh. We will see most of the trains on this part of the route. But when we get past Newark Broad Street down to basically when running alongside the Northeast Corridor, we won't see as much AI as we are on the console version. And currently on the console, you can't download the old DLC for the game yet. On the 30th, you'll be able to download your old trains and DLC on console. Slightly annoying. Whereas on PC, you can just do it now.
Stop on track 1 will be 9:19 a.m. eastbound. Train to Hoboken, stopping at Orange, Brick Church, Newark Broad Street, and Hoboken. Please stand back from the yellow line. Watch the gap between the train and the platform when boarding.
Nice. Should we try and use this? Oh, maybe not. No. The guard panel. You can already see Orange ahead of us. Well, I assume that must be Orange Station. Oh, it's not. What's that one ahead of us then? Do we sort of run fast now? What's this one here then? Mountain, that one's called. Oh, we're skipping another one as well. Mountain and Highland Avenue. We skip. Okay, so we're sort of fast now. So that isn't Orange. What we thought was Orange is Mountain. A few trains we've seen though. That's a fairly active route. I don't think there's any freight on this route. Even with the layers, I don't think there's any freight. Although we haven't really seen any goods yards really, have we? Actually, I don't think there's any freight. There's another arrow 3, which I believe the arrow 3 is actually what we could see on the Northeast Corridor, New York Trenton. But I think, is it like one coach only? There's trying to think what it is. It Princeton Junction to Princeton. Is it Princetown or Princetown Junction? There's like a one coach arrow which just goes backwards and forth on like a little shuttle service. It's on the New York Trenton route, but we don't actually have the branch line. I think one of these just sort of goes backwards and forth. Someone will know. Through Highland Avenue. Got like a middle track here as well. Some of the fast trains go on there. I think there's 60 coming up. And Orange is coming up. So I wonder if we run fast through any other stations.
The next station stop is
Orange.
When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Please watch the gap between the train and the platform. Cool. Here are, seems like a more principal stop as well. The vestibule bullseye marker lights fuse is tripped. Okay. That didn't sound that important. It's the vestibule light. I don't know, do we get points for fixing the stuff? I have to have a look. You got like the foot crossings, but they're like blocked off again. Maybe it is meant to be like that. Right.
Station stop is Orange.
Let's have a look. What's it saying about vestibule? Oh, there we go. Bullseye marker lights. The fault's being fixed. Well, that was easy. Don't mean you get any points though. The dwell time, I don't think dwell time exists on here. We literally open the doors and it's like lock the doors. Right, off we go. Brick Church next. We've actually made up about a minute. Cool. Up to 60. Yeah, we made up a little bit of time. So we got after Brick Church at Newark Broad Street, about a 5-minute gap. And we got 15 minutes from Newark Broad Street to Hoboken. It's quite a big gap. I think it's quite slow as well.
Brick Church. When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
About 5 minutes behind schedule now. If we can come quite quick into here, should be able to maintain that 5 minutes. $30 miles driven already.
Please stand back from the yellow line.
That's a pretty good start. Ah, lovely. That was pretty good. Here we are, Brick Church. And you're about 5 minutes behind schedule. Yeah, but hang on, why is that door open there? This is the driver's cab. What are you doing getting on? Is that meant to happen? Again? Why does it say I identify? Not be stuck. Right, Newark Broad Street, so it looks like we're running fast again. So what's the station just ahead of us? What we got? So we're skipping out East Orange. Oh, and then, yeah, Newark Broad Street. And we're off. Still looking forward to seeing Hoboken though. Oh yeah, I think it's a bit slow though to get to Hoboken. So we're skipping out this one there is a... Well, I mean that is completely dead. What the heck? That's like some sort of big highway and there's just no AI traffic. Literally, where are the cars? Hang on, where are it? That's a good point. Have we actually seen any... Yeah, where are the AI cars? Well, that could be an issue with this route. This is like New York. You think they're repacked, but there's just like no cars about. Pretty sure we have seen some cars on the journey, unless I just forgot to route NPC cars along here. That'd be quite a weird thing to forget though. I mean, there are some cars about. It's like a ghost town. It's like COVID lockdown. No one's around. When is this route set? 2017 this route's set. Well, I assume that's when it's set, because that's when the game's set us at, even though I said it for 2025, but it's put us in 2017. Is this an Alp 45? I think this could be an Alp 45 actually. It looks like it's a bit beefier at the top. Oh, I think it is. Is it the Alp 40? Yeah, it's the Alp 45. There you go. So we'll take a look at that in another video. But that's the deluxe edition loco for this route, which can run on diesel and electric power. Cool. Yeah, alright, yeah, there we go. I'm also going to find the different editions for the game, so we can see how much the game cost. So standard edition 45 quid basically, deluxe edition 65 quid, and special edition is £105. That's 55. And again, I did get it free of charge from Dovetail. What was that audio thing again? It's not nice. But all opinions are of our own. So if it's not great, if it's not good, we'll say it's not good. I mean, the audio issue is blimmin' annoying. It's quite a nasty little audio thing. Obviously, there was no cars on the highway as well, which was a bit weird. Right, this is another Newark station. That's a bit busier there, there's a few cars there. That's more like it. Yeah, we're slowing down, don't panic. Comes down to 30 halfway down the platform. Also, you've got a high level platform here as well, or just a normal platform. It exists, that platform. Oh, you can see the World Trade Center as well. So I think Hoboken is sort of almost opposite the World Trade Center, because we should be able to see the New York skyline really well. Which, yeah, you can actually see it from here, which is really cool. You can see One World Trade over there. Yeah, but I think that's One World Trade. Where are you going? Very cool station. The clock works as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's the World Trade Center over there. So that's sort of where we're heading, but sort of before it. Right, let's get the doors shut. We've got a river in front of it as well. Right, Hoboken Terminal in about 7 miles. So it's a bit of a gap. Any stations for skipping? No, literally, I think it's just straight. Yeah, I don't think there are any stations in between. And I believe you can also drive up to Secaucus Junction as well on the low-level tracks. I believe you can drive there as well on here. Onwards to the final stop. But again, hopefully everybody has enjoyed the video. It's been about 1 hour, 9 minutes so far. So a fairly long old run on this one. But it has been rather good. So hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully for the next video, we will do Leipzig Dresden, which may be on the same day this video comes out. Although, considering it's already 6:30, and this video is going to take quite a while to upload, slightly unsure. So you might not see that one today. Or if it is, it will be out late. So that might be tomorrow, the German route. I should be able to speed up shortly. Nice. Nice bit of scenery through here. There we go, whizzing that up. Cool. Lovely. Up to 75, so we should see the northeast corridor shortly, as we join up with it sort of above the Newark Penn station's here. So we join up sort of just here next to the big yard. So we don't actually join it, we just sort of go alongside it. Which, yeah, this route there is available in Trenton Wild, the New York to Trenton route, which also has New Jersey Transit, and it's a good route with the Acela. So we won't see any AI on it, as yeah, we are on console, so not yet. Nice bit of fast on this bit. I don't think this will last for long though. It'll slow right down. And I think the northeast corridor will then go up and over us, which it sort of heads off to Newark, New York Penn, over the Portal Bridge. Oh, the vestibule bullseye marker lights fuse is tripped. Cheers. Very important light. Let's get a flyby shot. I think we've earned one. There, we are almost at Hoboken. Which, yeah, I think is like all of the main sort of New York terminal stations now in the game. Which is pretty cool. I think there's also a tunnel beforehand as well. It's like a big tunnel before Hoboken, which I think is slow through there. Oh, there is a mini station. I see it on the little track monitor. Is that little staff one? Meadows. Does anything stop there? Or things do stop there apparently. Okay, so there is a little station. It seems to be, it says employee station. Oh. Yes, there's a few trains which stop at the little mini station. Got a 30 coming up as well. Slow right down. Yeah, that audio thing again, that's definitely an issue. So this is Meadows. A very sort of generic asset, and the bridge going over are connected to it. Here we go. Again, once we get there, we'll take a look at all of the offerings of the route, what you can get up to. There's sort of new ballast under here. And I assume that will start bringing us down soon as well. So we should see the little green bar starting to come down. There's just a 30 coming up. Sort of waiting for it. There you go, it's coming down now. Oh, that really did drop down. Alright, alright. 3 miles and it's going to be at 30 miles an hour. Hence why it takes so long to get to Hoboken. Sort of tricks you, get a nice 75 and then just straight down to 30. Across this old rickety bridge. Quite a few cool bridges. Loads. It's 30 most of the way now. But yeah, to any US viewers watching, if you have been on this route, suppose if anyone's been on this route, how does it compare? I mean, this must be something you'd remember from the route. How does this compare? Look at this. Oh, it's buzzing. Nice. Another one of those like mighty bridges, which is like, whoa. But imagine that, was that a lift bridge? Might be a lift bridge, that one. Or once upon a time lifted. Another service there coming out. So all of the Arrow 3's 4 coaches. I haven't seen any sort of 6, well, all 2 coach units, but seem to be 4 max. I haven't seen any other big ones, any bigger ones yet. Yeah, 2.5 miles at 30 miles an hour. We now become a heritage railway. And a bit slow. Oh, come on. There's the tunnel. Oh, we got another train. Where's that one come from? Yeah, right. Yeah, well, whoops, oh, that goes up to Secaucus Junction. And that looks like an out 45 DP as well on that. Why is it coming? We're coming right way down here. This is unacceptable. Why are we going so slow? Yeah, an out 45 there. So again, we will take a look at the out 45 DP. That will be in the coming days. Maybe tomorrow alongside. It depends, but we will take a look at it. It will happen. We can go through this. That ADS is red on there, but looks alright to me. Nice bit of bouncing up and down there. You got another railway underneath there, look at that. Another little line going off. So even look at the little tunnel down there. Where's that one go? Cool. Oh, I wonder if that's... No, that wouldn't be. I wonder if that's that freight line which goes, you see on the Metro North route between Harlem, 125th Street and Melrose. But I don't know, that wouldn't be that one. Oh, we can speed up now. Good. Audio's gone funny there again. Going downhill here is down 1 in 211. Another gap in the tunnel as well. Almost at Hoboken. It's been a long old journey, this one. I think this is the longest journey of all of the 3 routes. I think on Leipzig Dresden, I think it's about 1 hour 5 minutes on there to do a line run in the ICET. So this will be the longest one. And yeah, this will take a little while to upload, so I don't think there will be another video tonight. Not sure when this video will be going out tonight, but it will be at some point. As my previous, for the Riviera Line video, that was about 1 hour 5 minutes. That took about 2 hours to upload. This is probably going to at least take 3 hours. So this video probably will be out fairly late. So yeah, I wouldn't expect another video today. Although if it uploads quick, then maybe. But another couple of lines there, so that one quite sharp coming up there. Yeah, this is Hoboken, finally, which we've been waiting to see. Yeah, this is one of the other big New York termini. And actually open air as well, unlike Atlantic Terminal, Grand Central and the York Penn, which are all just covered. This one is in the open. Big yard here as well. the little signal speed there almost looks like it's 35. It is meant to be 30. Not quite laggy here. Whoa, that really got laggy. Wow, what the heck? Whoa, 17 FPS. Now that is pants. Why is it so low? I mean, I suppose there are a fair few trains around, but that's really low.
When leaving the train, please watch the gap.
Well, that is seriously low. Oh, hang on, has it gone blurry? Ah. Almost like we had the memory leak there for a second. Yeah, the FPS here is shocking. Goodness, what the heck? 18 FPS. This is PS5 Pro. Wow. Maybe don't come to Hoboken. Blimey. Stay away. It's very laggy. I mean, I'd expect maybe 25 FPS or so, but nothing below that. That's like bad. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if this is PS5 Pro, what's it going to be like on the sort of standard ones? Yeah, maybe don't come to Hoboken. I mean, I thought New York Penn or New York Trenton was a bit laggy at times, but it's in the red. That ain't any good. Well, we're here. Pentecross has dropped. Well, who cares? We're here now. How do we have the little red light there? Just to say that you can't go past the buffer. Just in case anyone wants to go past the buffer. Take a splash in the river. Well, there we go. That was the Morristown line for Trenton World 6. There we go. We're here, and there you go. You can just jump in the cab if you want. Literally. So a little fly around of Hoboken, which yeah, it's sort of, well, it's not underground, which is nice. There's our scoring, so 40 miles, and yeah, takes a while, as you can see, and it's laggy as well. We go outside. There's the New York skyline, or sort of downtown Manhattan. Oh. Well, I mean, I suppose you shouldn't really be walking out this side, should you really? That doesn't really look very good though, does it? It's floating over there. Oh, yeah, but yeah, you shouldn't really be out where we are. You shouldn't really be able to see this bit. But yeah, Hoboken, pretty cool. A big sort of clock tower there as well. Big old station. That's as far as we can go in the free cam. And yeah, literally right on the water's edge as well. Didn't realise it was this close, but literally right on the edge. Right, let's go back to the menu. And then yeah, we'll finish up by looking at what you can do on the route. So let's see, let's get rail journeys out the way first. So Morristown Line, you've got the Garden State, so it is for the route, and then for the out 45 DP, got a few bits there as well. For scenarios, 8 scenarios, so you've got 5 for the route, and then you've then got 3 for the out 45 DP. And then for service mode, 430 services, although that will be inflated, that will go up once you get your layers coming across some old DLC, if you own old DLC. So Arrow 3, 93 services. Again, it does sort of a mix of everything all over the route, Hoboken, Gladstone. Yeah, it does a bit of everything. Out 46. Again, all over, New York Penn, etc. That's just like a mystery one. The Out 45 DP, which is the deluxe edition train. Again, similar, it goes everywhere. And then the multi-level commuter cab car does all of the services. Oh, it does a mix of the services. Well, that is going to be it, everybody. I'll hit the layers as well. You can see on there. So, yeah, that is it. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. That was the Morristown line. Thanks to Dovetail for giving us a key to show it off. Links, usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our new affiliate link for UK departure boards, which is an awesome bit of kit. Apart from that, TSW6 is currently in early access, so if you pre-ordered Deluxe Edition, Special Edition, you'll be able to play now. If not, it will be available to buy on the stores on the 30th of September. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.